We are back with 7 at 4 with our guests from Mill Mountain Zoo, and of course we have a little friend as well. We'll go over all that in just a second, but we have Katie Harlow, Kiana Noel, and we are so happy to have you here because it is fall and a beautiful time to come visit you up on Mill Mountain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe not with all this rain, but you're definitely still welcome to come up. All of our animals are out and about and waiting
still
for
open.
you, so
Yeah.
definitely come up.
Okay, that's a good reminder that
Yeah.
even if it's the elements are out, the animals can still be seen, and there's some like inside exhibits with the snakes
the reptiles,
and everything too.
absolutely.
So always something fun to do. But we have to introduce everyone to little Delilah here.
Yes.
What kind of animal is Delilah? How would you describe her?
She is, first of all, the cutest.
Yes, clearly, that little
But
face.
she is the African pygmy hedgehog, also known as a four-toed hedgehog. And I think she was on last time a little bit, and I kind of lied to y'all. And I said she was a rodent. She is not, but she actually is related to moles and voles and all the things that go underground and things like that, the ones that are going to be in your garden. And she is also an insectivore, which means that she eats bugs, but she sometimes also likes to eat a lot of different produce and things like that. So we give her some apples and some different squash. So she's very excited about this fall season where she can get all of those things
all
fresh.
the tasty treats. And so do we find hedgehogs around our area natural here in Southwest Virginia, or is this something a little unique?
Yeah, so normally they're not going to be around here too often. They can be kept as pets, but they're not always the best pets. They are nocturnal, which means they're going to be awake mostly at night, and they love to make a big stink. So they are very poopy little creatures. So sometimes you definitely don't always want them in your home.
Okay.
But they're going to be native to places like Africa. There is a European hedgehog as well. It's kind of going to be around England and things like that.
Okay, very cool. So clearly we can learn a lot during our visits with Mill Mountain Zoo. And the cool thing, we mentioned that Delilah is an insectivore, which, fun fact for you, means eating lots of insects.
Yep.
Katie, talk to me about how this kind of relates with an upcoming event you guys are doing over at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, so Virginia Tech on October 12th is hosting their Virginia Tech Hokie Bug Fest, and we are going to have our booth there on that day celebrating some of our insects and insectivores, because our insect collection is kind of small at the zoo, but we have lots of animals that do eat bugs.
Okay.
So those animals will sort of be featured at our booth, and we'll have different crafts to set up and do. And I believe this is the second year that we have taken part in the Hokie Bug Fest, so we're very excited to do it again this year.
And that's really cool too, because you see kind of the full circle of life, from the bugs to the animals that need the bugs to survive. Because sometimes you wonder, why do we have all these bugs around? What is their purpose? But it's to fuel animals like Delilah.
Absolutely. They play a very important role, not only with feeding our animals, but even with feeding us. Like if we didn't have pollinators, we wouldn't be able to eat any produce either. So insects are really important, and so are our insectivores.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Hokie Bug Fest, October 12th. But something before that, Amanda Panda. She is out there reading with our community once again.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about this upcoming opportunity for people to read with their kids, hear from Amanda Panda, and also maybe come away with a book or two.
Yeah, so Reading with Amanda Panda is an event that we started doing this year. We have our third session on October 3rd, and it takes place at 10:30 in the morning, so you would just pay for a general zoo admission ticket, and we'll be reading stories with our mascot, Amanda Panda, and Roanoke Public Libraries will be there as well, passing out free books. So it's always a good time.
Yeah, and the best part about this, once you get your ticket inside the zoo, you can experience Amanda Panda and this reading event. So it's a one-stop shop. And before we wrap up, I just have one more event, October 26th, another great day to get to the zoo because Zubu is happening. What do you want to tease people with for that event?
So Zubu is always a great time. We have different vendors and things set up from different organizations and businesses that purchase sponsorships, and they will be there passing out candy. So it will sort of be like a trick-or-treating at the zoo sort of event, and we highly encourage you to come in costume. Some of the staff will be in costume. Amanda Panda should be there. And it's just always a great time.
Yeah, everyone can get dressed up and celebrate early and be able to see beautiful creatures like Delilah and these beautiful creatures as well, Katie and Kiana. Thank you for coming in today. We'll have more information over on our website, but we're going to play with Delilah as we get to break.